Wait for. Hello, hello. There we go. Some casual rank TFT. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, let's grab this eternal thing really quick. Some quick bucks. Get this. Let's get platinum. Well, let's try to get platinum. The odds of us getting platinum are like less than 0. -0. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to be streaming. Start streaming less. Yeah, practice coding and shit. Oh, I forgot. Totally forgot I could stream myself learning how to code. Yeah, I'll probably start doing that. We're going to do one more run of Project Zomboid, and then I'll start streaming myself learning to code. Also need to do a Christmas update video. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's fucking go. Fuck. Oh. Fuck, I really want a Gold Mancer. 2. Interesting. I can go disco. Sure. Why not? Probably should have kept that one fucking dude. Kennen. And win some, you lose some. Oh, razzle dazzle. Nice. I mean, this is probably quiet as fuck now that I think about it. Here we go. Pretty decent combo so far. He's gonna die in a second. Poor devil may care. I think I lose this one, actually. I don't really have damage. Like, I have damage, but I don't really. If it makes any sense. This guy's got a mild amount of damage. Oop, I won just because of these Bard heals. That's insane. Literal insanity. Not to be confused with Linsanity. Those heals literally won me the game. Or the match. I think I actually keep him in. Huh. This son of a bitch. How dare they? They're taking my units. What the fuck? No one else is going disco. People haven't figured out how broken it can be sometimes. It's not gonna win 80% of games. But you're gonna top 4 like half the time. The Riven. Fuck. I'll take the misfortune if I can. Griffin. Griffith. That don't make any sense unless you've read Berserk. Or just at all. It's not even worth it at the end of the day. Because it only... It's just not even really worth it. How could he be thinking of something so obscene at this moment? It's not even worth it. Why even bother? You hear that? I'm just talking to myself. I've been working on a Scottish accent. I don't know what a Scottish person sounds like though. I have to base it entirely off the Kiltsman and Samurai Jack. Pretty tight. What are you doing, samurai? Oh, cool. What's the Scottish guy, samurai, Jack lines? What lines does he have? Waiting to tear you limb from limb. That's what I'm doing. Ah, nah, I'm done waiting, you wee laddie. Okay, I'm gonna just go through his fucking line list. Might as well. I'm not fucking doing anything else other than TFT. There's a lot of dead time in TFT. By the looks of your face, I can tell you like the pipes, wee laddie. I can tell you like the pipes, wee laddie. So you get to pick up me kilt. Oh, that's some talking coming from a man who wears a basket on his head. I carry me hangers in a basket. You might even make me shiver if you're dressed in a nightgown. You look like me nanny. Not bad. I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10 performance, but I don't even know what he sounds like though. I don't remember. Oop. Life goes on. Didn't mean to sell it though, but life goes on. Okay, what's some other Kiltsman quotes? Friends carry no debts. Don't harm him, Muffin. He's a friend of mine. Can you believe that? We missed the boat. Broke up at the end. What? Flora? What in the bonny blazes are you wearing? I'll take you out for a day in battle and you dress like you're going dancing? Cover yourself. You'll catch a death of cold. I'm just out here making myself cringe. It's crazy. Oop, got it. Oh. That's crazy. The lotion on my skin once and the dog's like, oh fuck, what am I looking today? Nothing, you son of a bitch. You ain't licking shit, dog. Yeah. This music's hype. Oh, this music's hyped. I'm fucking tap dancing. I can do that accent. I'm legally allowed to. I got a little bit of Scottish, Irish. I'm allowed. What are you gonna do about it? You'll do fucking nothing. What moral? Moral? Okay. We gotta move on. We got to. I'll be back and I'm in me prime no less. Oh my darling heather blossoms. Yep. I'm learning Gaelic just specifically so I can like I should probably be spending my time doing more important shit. Like learning how to code so I can finally make a game worth, well, just make a game worth looking into. Maybe get a degree in data analytics from Google. If you can do it in 7 days, it's free. That's a steal. Instead, I started learning my native tongue. Well, one of my native tongues. I mean, obviously English is my primary language. But, you know. Let's get the rod if we can. If not, let's cry. Nice. If I can get a TF, that'd be sweet. What are you looking at, you hell dog? Kinda cool, more. That might be a little bit too over the top. Like a fucking Kleindale. Ain't she a pretty pony? I don't know what Scottish people say. I don't know why I'm trying to do a Scottish accent, man. I can't fucking do one. I keep trying though. It's stuck. I spent one day trying to learn how to do a Scottish accent. I've been trying to do it ever since. Not mad, just slightly disappointed. Condale more snug. Doesn't make sense. I just said not big. Big or nice. I didn't even say that properly, I just said not big nice. Do this. It doesn't really matter. Just do this. Ooh. Let's do this. I'm a genius. I don't really think it's that good to be honest. Yeah, this ain't shit. Jazz is such a trash trait. Why are they even at it? What were they thinking? But yeah, no, apparently I've been looking into it. And by looking into it, I watched a YouTube video. Google, you can like purchase a class so you can get a data analyst certificate, and it's like 6 months, $35 a month. Apparently it's a pretty good class too. It's like a very good way to get entry-level positions as a data analyst, which is ironic because apparently the only thing that you needed back in the day was know how to do Excel, maybe a little bit of R, but shit's crazy, man. I remember at one point when I was job searching, dude, I was applying for or looking at jobs. There's like a lot of entry-level positions where they're like looking for like 8 years worth of experience. That's how it would be advertised. Shit's goofy. Like, I'm all for, you know, jobs having requirements. I'm not a big fan of the way job applications are designed nowadays. Or not applications, but job search requests. Is the word for it? because the people that handle it have no idea what they're looking for. The amount of entry-level positions in this country demanding multiple years of experience is too damn high. They gotta learn what entry means. Shut up, dog. Take a treat. Could do this. I'm only doing that for like the 2 extra. I guess he's a good filler for Alawi. When I put Alawi in here, she's just like a fucking primo tank. Chef's kiss. I have to cover her. Actually, that's a crazy part. Fuck. Son of a bitch. I'm in. Oh shit. What a tank. Ooh. What a steal. Doesn't matter what I do. It's gonna cover the whole area. No, it's like, I don't know why I started learning Gaelic, honestly. I mean, I do know, I was just fucking with my brother. But, honestly, it's a little bit fun pretending to be a Scottish person. Like, I can't get a grasp of how Korean works. I try. Korean's a really difficult language to learn. I think it's, like, considered the most difficult language, that or Mandarin from English. But, Hanguk, it's pretty difficult. Hanguk. I think that's how you say Korea. That or I'm gonna be called racist. Crossed. I'm not racist. Gonna get the Alawi. If we could though. It's got everything I need. Vest. Alawi. It's everything. Fuck. Let's get the Karthus. Let's fucking get the Karthus. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I've never met a person who sounded like that before in my life. One of these days, if I ever do that accent in public, I'm gonna fucking, someone's like, nah, not around me, chief. Those are fighting words. I don't like the way your mouth moves. I'm sorry, brother. I guess it's pretty close to Davos. Davos and Game of Thrones. I may have a flea bottom accent, Your Majesty. Nope, not even close. Excuse my flea body. Lee bottom accent. That's Jon Snow. He's not a lord. King of the North. I don't like the way TF works in this. I don't like it at all. But every 8 auto attacks, he gets an extra card, so that's an extra 55 damage. Huh. Is that a fucking thing? Okay, it's all up to TF. Don't fuck this up for me. You did it. Nice. Who's the last Dazzler? Could be anybody. We need a Dazzler spot. We also need a chain vest. That's not a chain vest. That'll do. Ooh. Damn, Daniel. Fuck. Let's go ahead and do that. Do this. Oh, we fucking got it. I need to stop talking like that thing from earlier. My brain's starting to like try to do it naturally again. I should probably move Ziggs between. I'm in a weird spot when it comes to that, actually. Holy fuck. This Karthus one-shot my whole team. It's bullshit. Note to self. Hold Karthus. Your boy, Tom. I can't wait till next Thursday. Next Thursday may or may not be crazy. So UBS, right? UBS. They apparently have a $4 quadrillion derivative bag that's due next Thursday. Now, nothing will probably happen. But, you know, that's still crazy. That's a lot of cash. I've seen a man killed for less. What are they doing? But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I mean, it'll probably be nothing. But it'll be nothing. But you never know. That's a whole different world. Just casually being able to get into $4 quadrillion worth of debt via swaps. That's not a regular civilian world problem. No civilian's ever been $1 quadrillion in debt via swaps. We'd have a lot more dead people and a lot more richer casinos if that was a thing. Be a combination of both. Thinking if I should donkey or not. I think donkey rolling is definitely the wrong option. But it also seems like the fun option too. Let's grab Nar if we can. If not, let's grab Zach. Can't get Zach. Let's grab Sentinel guy. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, let's just grab whatever we can. I love QSS's. Someone just came to my fucking board and gave me a thumbs up. What in the shit? What the hell even was that? Watch, I'm going to get the fucking Blitzcrank right after this. There's an algorithm. 100% an algorithm. The game will intentionally withhold units from you. Just because they can. It's weird. It's maddening. It's enough to make a man crazy. It's also bullshit. But it's 100% a thing. This happens to me every match. Every match. I will always roll, and then immediately following my final roll from when the match starts, I get the unit I need. Coincidence? I think not. Shit's fucking bonkers. Fucking really grinds my gears. Here you go, there's what you wanted. Oh, Dazzler has a really cool soundtrack. I like it. Somewhere between electropop and EDM. Is that Griffin? Griffin will probably get first place with this guy going. I like how I'm just stealing Karthus just because this guy fucked me over once. I wanted revenge, but now I just want... I wanted first, but now I just want revenge. There you go. Almost got it off. This wouldn't be bad. Yeah, sure, why not? We're playing against Dark Wolves. He's a madman. Jesus Christ. This game really doesn't want me to... Like, the game really doesn't want this guy to get, what he wants. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this, yeah. This comp's crazy. Okay, I might be able to get it with him. Nope. He's gonna one-shot me with his Garthus. He's level 10? That's crazy. What the fuck? What even is that? Damn. Kill him. No. Only he can kill Griffin. Gonna have to take that Ziggs. Griffin. Son of a bitch. I think you know a guy. Let's do this one. Oh, a team. Sakali's crazy. I won. Nice. Let's take care of Griffin. I'm not beating him. I need Danian to beat him. I 3-star this Garthus though. Be pretty cool. So he can beat Griffin. It's all up to him. He's the real hero. Unless I get a Karthus. If I get a Karthus 3 or a Karthus over here, then I sell Disco Man. Just put Karthus in. Win the game. Shit would be tight. I don't think it's possible for me to get a headliner Karthus. But if it does happen... No, off chance it does happen. Let's fucking go. So... Okay. I think I can win. No, I can't get a headliner TF and win. Almost has a fucking Akali 3. It's actually crazy. I lost because of fucking... Jesus. Oh, I won! Nice. Couldn't beat Griffith! Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I need a TF. I need one more. Where is it? No. Everything is on one last gamble. One more chance. Okay, heart of the cards. Fucking suck. Okay. Fuck. Ain't that a thing? Well, there goes nothing. I guess I die. Nice. Daniel lost even harder. What a twist. What a fucking twist. Right towards the end. If I can get a first, that puts me in platinum, and then we just ARAM for the rest of the night. So YouTube doesn't notify me when people message me now. It's weird. I don't like it. Oh, apparently Bitcoin just took a huge dump. I wonder if it's true. Not really. Still up. People really exaggerate what's considered a big dump. Steel. I haven't been having luck with art steel. But no, I haven't been having luck with it. But my heart's telling me I need to go hard steel. Fuck it. Olo. Nah, it's not a hard steel. It's 100% a punk game. I've seen punk games. This is one of them. That sounds weird. I think I actually do this. Has anyone else gone punk? One punk. On rapid fire though. This might work. The problem with Twitch is Twitch. He's pretty garbage. Come on, bye. Heal. Heal, you bastard. Oh, he healed. Almost only lost 2 health. That would have been way better. He turns and then it's only 1. Costs 1 for the rest of the game. I think I'm gonna watch some Rooster Teeth, some of their older videos tonight. I don't know. I'm not a future teller. It used to be the bomb. No, I need to practice coding. I've learned a little bit, but problem is it's like I get a huge mental boon I keep doing it too long. Hopefully I can get a Pantheon. If not, I'll settle on a Jinx. That way whenever I get the whatchamacallit, you know, the thingamabob, I can use that. Not doing too well. And I'm getting heart steals non-stop. Fuck. Problem is I don't have a front line. Let's grab Grab that Kaisa if we can. We're not going to be able to get it. Nice. It's guaranteed 6 punk. That's pretty good. Someone else was going punk. This guy. Oh my god, we're building the exact same way. Fuck. I'm okay with this loss. The streak. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go Twitch carry. That's a real shame.
Battle is a dance, and the fortunate find their way.
And just do it. Oh, an actual front line. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Super fan. I think guaranteed 6 punks is gonna be better in the long run. Problem is, Twitch is such a shit champ this set. I'm in quite the predicament. Twitch is such a shit champ this set. He maxes out at 163 AoE damage with 300 magic damage. It's no mage. Why is he doing magic damage? Guess I have to do this, huh? One of these days. Gonna have one cost reroll soon. He throws a lot more spears whenever other people play him. Yeah, he didn't throw 3 spears like he was supposed to. What is with the programming? He never throws 3 spears with me. I don't know if the game is just biased or it's dumb. They had that was on video. That's why. supposed to get free rerolls, or 1 cost rerolls. This fucking game. This game. Why? This game fucking hates me. I don't know what I did to it. I didn't do nothing. I haven't won a single round. What am I gonna do? I'm getting slaughtered. I still haven't got my frequent flyers. What the fuck? This fucking game. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's illegal. That's illegal possession of funds. I'll be seeing Riot's attorney in court. Jerks. No one gets spats. Not on my watch. Still 2 cost rerolls. Thanks, game. You're real cool. Man. Such bullshit. That is so stupid. That's some good coding right there. Guessing that whatever they change, because I have done this before and it worked, is they changed something in their in-game coding where now the rerolls from Punk don't count towards this, and they haven't fixed it. That our Punk has an automatic reset to 2. Yeah, so Punk has an automatic reset to 2. If I didn't already re-roll it, I could have tried for that. I think at best we just get in the way of her Faith Sat Boy. Just play as Gatekeeper. That's all we can do at this point. Twitch is such an ass champ. He's so fucking trash. this. I mean, he's starting to interact properly, at least. Only cost me an arm and a leg, but he's finally doing his job. Yeah, I'm gonna have to donkey roll after this. Let's make or break it at this point. Fuck. Okay, I need to be able to hit 7. Pray to Jeebus. Lost this one. Just that guy's fucking Yone's insane in the membrane. I went for it. I went for an early game re-roll and I didn't get shit. Sweet. Seller. I think I have to. Yeah.
Battle is a dance. The fortunate find their path.
I lost. Yeah, let's just call it here. I don't like this. I hate this set so much. I'm already gold. Let's just call it there. I've played against people that went punk and then they smash me and then I copy them, I get smashed. I don't understand. I'll be right back. Okay, back. 2 hamburgers. Oh, too many burgers. They were fucking fantastic. I love going AP Volley Bear, but if you don't get ahead, you get mad. Probably sounds disgusting on the mic. I used to not burp at all, but worked with this one dude. He's like, if you are a man, you gotta burp. So I started burping out loud. I can't stop myself. Really nice guy though. He was like the least toxic form of toxic masculinity. It was all about like brotherly support and shit. Taught me how to drive stick on a truck. It was tight. Good guy. Tried getting me into fitness. I liked weightlifting. He tried getting me into like cardio basketball. Uh-oh. Did we get first blood? No, we lost it. It's crazy talk. How did that happen? It's illegal. Fuck. Not gonna get any assists. That's a real shame. It's because that melee, I had to land that E or else I wasn't gonna get shit. AKA, didn't get shit. AKA K. A. They already know to avoid my E. I don't have enough pressure for my E's to make any sense. Oh, I didn't get it. I got it. I helped. Christ. Calm down. Calm down, Velkos. You just gotta relax. Ain't nobody trying to kill you. Except for me. I'm dead. Oh, I survived. Yeah, this is pretty much a loss. At least it's a loss for me. I'm guaranteed to do poorly at this point. AP Volibear typically only does good if the enemy team just ignores you. They've been extremely conscious, my E's. Almost to the point of madness. I got some hamburger in my lungs. And I'm doing a shitty accent. I mean, I guess I could always do damage, but it's like... Yeah. Alright. Always have the potential to almost one-shot someone. Oh, she's dead. Oh, he's dead. I didn't even need to do nothing. Look at his fucking ass. Oh, let's get her ass, dude. Oh. He was so afraid of my fucking E that he walked straight into my team. Fucking beat her ass. Okay, never mind, we're not beating her ass. Do the opposite. Got my ass beat. I'm actually gonna one trick Volibear on ARAM. Gonna release a short line. Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the Volibear. Shit like that. Gonna play mid lane Volibear exclusively on Summoner's Rift. That sounds like a pretty decent League of Legends shirt though. Don't poke the Volibear. That's something that someone would have bought in like 2014, 2013. Oh yeah, I play League of Legends, dude. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? He got ulted. Oh my god. The damage. I did it. I help. Huh. I thought she would back up, but she was smarter than that. Smarter than your average bear. Put that on a t-shirt. Smarter than your average woolly bear. I'm just gonna do a series of League of Legends, I guess, League of Legends parody shirts. Poke the woolly bear. Smarter than your average woolly bear. And woolly bear this. Woolly bear with me. Oh no. Anyways. Why would he do that? He could have lived a long, healthy life. Ah! I got baited. I died as a consequence of my own actions. What a loser.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Let the storm follow in my wake.
Shut down.
Jesus Christ. Fucking, I hate Bane. She fucking just eased me. Something slowed me. Must have been the fucking wind. I feel like I'm the only one having problems with Vayne. Everyone else on my team seems to be handling it pretty well. He's the only one. Run! Folder. Act like I was gonna go in. What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, I'm so sick of that vein. Why'd she stare? I helped. Come on. He's crazy. Got her. Fuck that vein.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Run, yeah. Look, why are you chasing him? Just run. Ah, I'm dead. She just dodges my R and then she just runs me over. But she lost to the rest of my team.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I ain't hitting them with a GG.
Victory!
Thanks, Vanyan. Jeez. My team was even more toxic. Sure, Clear Love was a former professional League of Legends player, and like, pretty sure. I ain't no League of Legends expert. That does ring a bell. I don't want to play either of these champions. I know Tora. I don't want to play any of these. On. Baron Arhar. No rerolls. Shame. Damn, that guy's crazy. Except we ain't sparing no kids around these parts. Okay, so they got a wide variety of shit too. That's unlucky. That'll happen. It's gonna be a tough one.
Welcome to the
Oh, and they got a Vayne. I hate Vayne. What do you mean?
Never settle for second.
Okay. That was a good start. I've always wanted to play Wukong. That's what it was. They actually forgot I had a clone, I think. Kong. Damn, they're crazy. Oh my god, I meleeed a minion. Oh, I'm such dog shit.
shut down.
We fucking mentally oomed.
You have been slain.
Oh, what are you doing, Warwick? What the dog doing? I think I should have maxed Q. Think. Kind of bait me.
Adapt to all situations.
Fuck.
Has been slain.
Yeah, I got a kill. Nice. Fucking killing it. Look at me, Dad.
Every mistake.
Your boy's doing it. Gonna be a challenger player one day. I was about to say, we better win that team fight. I literally sacrificed myself for the team on that one. Yeah, this one feels like
Never settle for second.
totes on purpose, too. Wait.
Ally has been slain.
Turn into the clock. It's worth a try.
My place is at the top. Who questions my ability?
Ooh. That was crazy. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Let's just skedaddle. Ain't nothing for us over here. These guys are crazy. Let's wait on Kindred.
My journey
Ah. I was low on health. I didn't think he was actually going to burst. I thought he was going to panic. You planned it. You wanted me to do that. Flaming's begun. We went from winning to complaining. Fucking store was in my way. I couldn't see where they were. Let's grab these. I guess we got Bruiser. Oh.
Bring me a real challenge. Show me the best.
I have to wait for Lysandra W, like right there.
My place is at the top.
Okay. Yeah, there's not much we can do. I'm the only one that can go in. Everyone else is too afraid, except for Kindred. Kindred's kind of a badass.
Double kill. Aced.
We went from guaranteed win to 50-50. Actually, 60-40 in their favor. Not good at all. You can take the tower.
Adapt to all situations.
Lost her. She's dead. Run, you fools.
An ally has been slain.
You got it.
I had to try something. They're gonna take our tower. Sandra, nice. Okay, we lost both towers. Cool. Nice. We kept both. Well, one tower.
An ally has been
What a moral victory.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, I got no grasp stacks. Jesus Christ. styled on. I don't even play Wukong. He just got fucking styled on. Kinda. Not really. And a baiter.
My place is at the top.
Oh, my second ult didn't knock anyone up. Nope, that's GG.
Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. Ace.
Valiant effort. By valiant effort, I mean we sucked ass.
Defeat.
What a heartbreak. He's mentally boomed. His name matches. I did the second most damage on the team. Nah, some people just are like too afraid to do the role in ARAM. Not good, but it's pretty typical. So honestly, you're not supposed to really care too much. ARAM's like the perfect practice for team fighting though. Okay, final match of the night. Give me a good champ. Give me the Blitzcrank, please, Monka Giga. Please. Blitzcrank. Shame. Well, you can't win them all. You win some, you lose some. Forgot to switch over to but yeah, no, this is gonna be final game of the night. I think tomorrow I'm gonna start a Project Zomboid run. From then on, the streams are just gonna be me trying to learn how to code. I did some streams like that a while ago. I got to like page 20 of the book I was reading. On loading screen. Hey man. No, I was playing TFT earlier. I just swapped over to ARAM after getting screwed. Yeah, the balance for this set of TFT just isn't it's not good. This set's really bad. Yeah, I went Twitch carry. I went an early game comp. I had him with 2 items, and he would just get bursted down every fucking match. I had a front line with full items. Might as well didn't exist. Like, yeah, the balance team for this set is just not good. I don't know any other word for it. The best way to describe this set is set 2, which set 2 was so bad it almost ended TFT. It's just, yeah. The only thing good about this set, so they fixed a couple of the core issues, in my opinion. Like, a couple of the core issues in TFT was I'm dead. Oh, I lived. But a couple of core issues where augments were too like hit or miss. That was like the biggest one. So like some augments would instantly win you the game and some of them would instantly lose you the game, just based on power spikes. They fixed most of that issue. That wasn't very smart on my part. They added the cool music mechanic where each comp has like a different instrument to the beat. So like the music that the game plays will be different per map. They brought Headliner back, but they added too many. They made spats a necessity for every single comp. And they made it like extreme. The only one that's not a necessity is Bruiser and Mosher. And it's just kind of cringe. I need to stop. I've been trying to learn Gaelic because I got a little bit Irish in me. So I've been practicing the accent. It's terrible, but it just comes out naturally now because I'm autistic like that. No, they did a couple good things this set. I'd be lying if I didn't say they did some good things. But they definitely messed up the most important part, which is balance. They were like trying to force. So they had an idea for a set, right? They had an idea, but they didn't have enough room for the idea. So they just kind of threw things at the wall, hoping that it would fit, and it did not fit. Oh, my shit's bleeding. Yeah, they definitely screwed the pooch on it. It's whatever though. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna try learning the code. So I practiced a little bit of C++. And I need to practice more of it because I do want to eventually start make a game, because it's just like a lot of the games nowadays are just bad. And it's like some of it might be the technical, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't think it's because they don't have enough money. But it seems like the game industry is very microtransaction based, especially from PS2. C#. I really don't know. I thought C++ and C Sharp were close enough. Like, there's slight differences, but close enough where if you learn one of them, you could pretty quickly learn the other. I guess I would go with all coding languages. Unity's based on... I don't want to touch Unity with a 10-foot pole. I was leaning more towards Unreal or Godot. Especially since I want to make 2D games. Well, not 2D games. I got a couple game ideas. So it's like you have to start out with simple games, right? You gotta learn to walk before you can run. You gotta crawl before you can... I don't know the rest of that metaphor. So it's like I'm gonna start with simple games. 2D games are typically easier to code. A lot of games are like super easy to code because a lot of games don't really require much coding anymore. So a lot of this shit's like pre-built now. I'm missing all my abilities. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah. The problem with Unity is that head of Unity kind of got a little bit greedy. I was thinking about Unity too, but then he wanted to charge per download and charge per re-download. And that's a crazy concept. Wow, I'm dead. Yeah. So Unreal uses C++. So Unreal and Godot use C++. I think C++ will also uses... Or not C++. I think Godot uses C++ and I think... What was the other one? I don't know. It uses another one. I forgot what it's called though. I think it doesn't use Java. Java's outdated. I don't think anyone uses Java anymore. Maybe Python? I don't think it uses Python though. So Unity is free for small developers, but they changed their policy where I think regardless they do charge per download, which is pretty ass in just every sphere of gaming. Yeah, it was really bad. They didn't discuss it with any of the people that use Unity or anything, so like they had to backtrack really quickly. But every industry in the world currently does this, where they put a policy in. If it's not popular, they revoke some of the policy and then they reintroduce it at a later point of date. But the one they did for Unity was really bad. Because it was like a variable rate up into like 100,000. It was crazy. It was like any download after 100,000 or a million, something like that, goes up by like 3% or 6% per download. Yeah, it was extremely greedy. They went from being the go-to mobile game, so that's why they did it in mobile games. Because of how many people just like download and re-download mobile games. That's why they did it. I mean, I could be wrong about some of the details, but I know that's like the sum of it. Dude, the guy that runs Unity right now is fucking insane. So, a while ago, I think he used to work at EA, and he was asking them if maybe it would be possible to implement a pay for reload function for like Battlefield.
Enemy
Imagine paying for a reload. Yeah, it was like, what the fuck, dude? He was like, can we charge them per reload? Is that legal? Is that OSHA approved? I would assume that these people that do this shit, they come from more of the accounting lawyer world. Like the hedge funds, business managers type shit. And they don't actually come from the gaming world. A majority of like the gaming world or games aren't run by people that not make games. The final decision's usually up to the company owner. Right? Yeah. It's one of those situations. All the industries, anywhere where money can be made is basically run by lawyers and accountants. No one else. Yeah, so I mean that's honestly the downfall of creativity is by putting the non-creative people
shut down.
in those positions. Right?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's just how it is. The universal truth of the world is anything that can be touched by cash is just going to be ruined. But it's also like a lot of the older developers, the ones that people wanted to be like, a lot of them are just old and outdated. It's like the guy that made UO, right? He made some shitty MMO, like crowd-funded MMO. Like, it was really bad. Yeah. I mean, old heads are typically like, they're the best workers. I just feel like a lot of companies are ran by people that shouldn't be running companies. But then you gotta look at people like Todd Howard. So Starfield was apparently a travesty, right? But Todd Howard also made Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind. So it's like he's not like a bad developer. It's just like some people are just you kind of need new blood every once in a while. Some people do kind of get dated.
Double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I bet you do see it. You see it everywhere, dude. It's gonna sound bad, right? I'm not a millennial. The millennials are one of the worst generations when it comes to content. Not saying they're not funny. They're typically, they're just like anyone else. But there's a thing in TV shows and movies where millennials, they have to reference and show the fact that they're millennials. Yeah, so a lot of... It's like the difference between Rockstar... It's like the difference between Rockstar and fucking... Bethesda, right? Rockstar will completely fucking redo everything, dude. Like, whenever they released the alpha testing for GTA 6, the alpha looked like GTA 5, but like the technology they use is insane. Like they go deep in the money.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Like I'm not sure if you saw the alpha, but there's some shit I didn't know that was in gaming
Has been destroyed.
that is being utilized. Like they have this whole technology that like basically locks in on the hands. So like anytime your character goes by an object that may be interactable in real life, your character's hands will kind of lean towards that while you're moving towards it. Like they're about to open the door, so their hands are like already kind of stretching towards it, kind of organically like real life. But it's Bethesda though. Their engine has barely, I don't want to say barely developed, but it's definitely developed a lot slower than other game company engines, which is a shame because Bethesda makes a shit ton of money off their games. Yeah, I protected my team from her. But I got my ass beat. And then there's the fact that like a lot of games, so, like the new Saints Row, I need to stop saying like so much. It's unbecoming.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
The new Saints Row just reeked of,
Turret has been destroyed.
I'm a millennial, this is the type of shit that we think is cool 20 years ago. It was terrible.
Has been slain.
You can't make a game themed around gangsters about student loan debt. It just doesn't fit the thematics. Like, could you imagine a like alien game that played like Pokemon? And when I say alien, I don't mean like alien, like this franchise. I mean aliens. Like fucking actual, like, no, I mean Alien the franchise. Capturing xenomorphs and using them against other people. That'd be ridiculous. No one would play that.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
I tried protecting my team against the scariest person. I don't know what else I could have done. But there's a huge problem in the gaming industry at the moment. It's pretty bad.
An ally has been slain.
It's not specifically because people are outdated or
An enemy
there's a lot of things that go into it, and a lot of it I'm not aware of. I'm not in the rooms, I'm not in the board meetings. I don't know what's necessary for a lot of these games.
defeat.
I'd be foolish if I thought I had the answer to everything. Play one more. I'll play one more TFT. Get the title right. There is a huge issue in the gaming industry at the moment. I don't know the exact thing. See, I haven't played The Witcher 3 specifically because of how big it is. It's like so large. I'll eventually play it though, but yeah. Well, apparently they finally fixed, what's it called? Whoa. That's crazy. That's a good skin. Wow. Apparently they fixed the Cyberpunk, was it 2077? Finally fixed it. Because I remember when that game came out, I knew the game was too large. Yeah. That game was too big. When they were like showing that shit, I was like, no, there's no way this is gonna be good on release. Then I saw all the videos, people like flying across the map, phasing through walls. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, that's not good. But apparently they fixed a large majority of it. They did like a massive add-on recently. Apparently it's really good. I know it's supposed to be futuristic, but I don't like overly sexualized content. Yeah, CD Projekt Red's one of the good companies. I know they got a lot of flack for Cyberpunk 2077, but they really underestimated the sheer scale of what they were trying to do. They were basically trying to, from my understanding, fit a city to the map size of like The Witcher. It's full on city. And it's good in concept, hard in practice. Says a guy with no experience in the gaming industry. Yeah, the problem was they announced it before they released it, right? So when you do that, it's really hard to back out. It's really hard to be like, we may have overestimated our abilities when you openly announce it. But the problem, something that people forget, is whenever you get a killer franchise like that, sometimes you're not looking for the first game. Like, I know a lot of people, I can stop saying like so much. A lot of people love, they love when like a company releases a brand new franchise, but the first ones are typically the worst. You need to be excited for like the second or third one, where the team fully realizes what they want, and then they have the technology and experience to produce what they want. Yeah, that's just the industry standard now. Just release buggy games. Not a big fan of it, but it's what it is. Game wants me to go 8-bit. Fuck. Says I have to go 8-bit though. I'm gonna go rapid fire. Yeah, I'm kind of done buying games on release. I prefer to get them like 90% off a year later, just gonna be honest. I think the last game I bought on release was Monster Hunter World. Yeah, that was a good game. No, it's crazy how the gaming industry's changed. Back in my day, I'm fucking old. Back in the day, you know, fucking a game would release, and then you just have to live with the bugs. Yeah, fucking Project Zomboid. It's rare to find a team as passionate. The Project Zomboid team, they love the game. It's a passion project. You can't fake passion. Well, you can, but it's not as good. Like, it falls apart pretty quickly. But like the Project Zomboid team, they love Project Zomboid. Just like CD Projekt Red loved The Witcher. And Cyberpunk was a passion project. You can see the love in it. Even if it came out like shit initially, you can see the love in it. Yeah. And like back in the day, dude, sometimes games would be completely busted. Like, you can't play it. So there's a game on PS2, the original Spawn game. There was a glitch right from the start where there was like a high chance that right from the start of the game, your character is like gonna glitch through the ground and you can't actually kill monsters. So whenever you come across a game like that, it's like, oh fuck, I just wasted all my money for like a month on this game and I can't even play it. Yeah. So like I had the original Spawn PS2 game back in the day. I'm gonna keep saying back in the day because I'm old. I had the original Spawn PS2 game. And when you're fighting monsters, I don't think it's you. You're fighting them on a basketball court. And I think the monsters would phase through the ground. And if they phase through the ground, there's no way to kill them. And then they can exit the arena. No, they never recalled it. It was like, that was just a release. They're just like, see you later, boys. Looks like bad games are back on the menu. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy that it got past game testing. Yeah. Now every game comes out with bugs like that, and it's like, come on. Come on, dude. It's like, I'm not sure if you were paying attention recently. There's a game that was released. I forgot what it's called. It's a new game. It's like a city game where you loot the areas the day before. Oh, your Tesla. Yeah, I mean, they put in everything. The quality of the world has just really gone downhill since my childhood. It's crazy, man. Like back in the day, I keep saying back in the day. So, but back in the day, even before my time, everything used to come with manuals on how to repair it yourself. They don't do that anymore. They say go directly to somewhere else, repaired. Yeah, right to repair. That's basically gone now. It's tragic. But there's like a lot of issues with a lot of things currently going around in this country. Not even getting political. It's more like a class warfare than political. Yeah. It's actually insane. The fact that one of the business models for video games, or not even video games, just any device, is for it to break over a period of time, just so that it can be like basically everything's a subscription due to repairs. Like the new iPhones are built to break over a certain period of time so that you're forced to get a newer one. And that's illegal in this country. It's actually insane. It's almost dystopian. Everything's built to break down. To continuously push consumerism. But that's what people vote for every year. They don't know it. They can be educated. They can look into it. And sometimes these people high in positions, they will straight up admit that they're committing crimes. And then people pay attention to what the Kardashians are doing. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This guy literally just said a doomsday prophecy. You're over there talking about Taylor Swift and her new boyfriend. And then you have the audacity to say, oh, the rest of the people are the dumb ones. It's like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Dude, my first box TV never broke. Ever. I had that thing for like... We had that thing for like 12 years. Well, no. We had it for like 10 years. We eventually upgraded from the ones with the wooden panels on the side and built-in antennas. Not sure if you remember that. Those were tight. The ones with the pre-built antennas so that you could watch the local channels for free. Before local channels got shifted over to Dish. And then the government reintroduced the cable boxes for poor people so you could do what your TVs used to do, but for like 20 bucks. It's like, I don't know, man. Maybe this is what getting old is. You're like looking at things, you're like, back in my day, we used to be able to do that myself. You didn't have to rely on nobody. Just us. But yeah, shit's crazy. It's always been like that though. It'd be a lie to say that society hasn't always operated like that. It's become abundantly clear. And I think it has to do with how many distractions there are. Eventually there's so many distractions you're kind of overloaded. Right? Be like, okay, that's a lot of distraction. What's going on right now? Who died? Who killed themselves? I mean, who got suicided? Yeah. It's just how the societies work, I guess. Because they say that's what happened to Rome during the fall of Rome. In order to distract the populace from knowing that Rome was collapsing, apparently the Roman Emperor just threw a shit ton of parties. Distract everyone. So it's like, do you fault the system, or do you fault the people for not paying attention to it? I mean, I guess you can fault both, technically. That's so fucking crazy, dude. Like, they're pretty upfront about what they do, and people just ignore it. Like the organ harvesting in South China with the Uyghurs, which is really close to a racial war. So there was like organ harvesting, right? Everyone knows it. Everyone's seen the videos, and the whole world's silent. But I guess it doesn't matter. You can only do so much, right? That's just crazy. Yeah, but there's one lady that straight up was like, yeah, we're gonna take away online privacy entirely. And then some people are like, yeah, hell yeah. She's killing it. Just like I'm getting murdered right now. The only word I could use to describe it is... I want to say that's one word, huh? I'm gonna say cosmic horror. It's two words. I'm not sure if there's a hyphen. Yeah, it's almost exactly like the movie Idiocracy. Electrolytes, it's what the plants crave. Yeah, but what are electrolytes? They're what the plants crave. If plants craved water, why haven't I seen any plants grow in my toilet? Yeah, maybe he should be president. Idiocracy was a great... Also a precursor to what was to become this tree. Yeah, I talked to the plants. No, it's I don't know. That's another thing that's modern. Used to not have this problem. It's opinions. I forgot who said it. Some comedian was talking about opinions. He's like, yeah, back in my day, you used to have like 3 opinions. You didn't have to have an opinion about everything. Like, that's a fairly new concept. Not a single pantheon. That's tragic. That's crazy. That's a statistical anomaly. That actually makes me sad. I didn't get a single pantheon in that rotation. This guy only has 3. There's only 3 other pantheons in play. I rolled 40 gold and I got none. Now, one of the goofiest things I've noticed about modern society, and I'm no exception, like, I'm part of modern society, I'm not so uptight that I think I'm superior to anyone, I'm not. But there's zero awareness that the people that lecture us about global warming are the ones that not only help fund, so they help fund deforestation en masse around the world. South America, a little bit in China and Canada. But they're the same people that fly private jets. Right? I just don't understand that about society. But every time I point that out, I feel like an asshole. Because it feels like it should be common sense. Yeah, it's about keeping people outraged. It really is. You gotta keep people distracted. Like, let me stop saying like so much. One of the things that came out in the last 2 years was that child trafficking in the US is humongous. Like, it's almost astronomical how much child trafficking goes on in the US. Right? It's actually insane. It's documented and nothing gets done about it. You literally had a guy, the head of like a couple of the child trafficking rings in the US, have all the shit leak, go to prison, and die, and no one's been arrested for it yet. It's like, what is going on? This place is getting crazy. Yeah. Oh no. We just live in a really weird time period. We have like extreme levels of denialism too, with no accountability. Like, people deny actual problems right in your face, and then they act like you're crazy and gaslight you. It's like, this is weird. You guys are weird. This whole situation's weird. Yeah. That's why I think in the future, it's like, I think I'd prefer either move into a state that's more culturally conservative, or just, yeah, just that. Either state or country. Because I feel like cultural conservatism's pretty important. The moment that you start allowing mass sexualization of everything, denialism and lack of accountability. That's usually when society's kind of dropping. I could be wrong on this. I could just be pretentious for all I know. There's also the issue where it's like, if there's a huge problem in your country, it's kind of your job to also partake and like fix it. So by running away from the problem, that doesn't fix the root issue. Kind of makes you a worse person if you do that. I don't know. Shit's complicated. We used to have a simpler time. Right. It's like running from the issue doesn't fix the problem, it just makes it worse. But it's also foolish to believe that a single person can completely change things, but then that denies the fact that a single person can create a movement. It's a lot. It's too much for me. Yeah, my brain's not supposed to be operating at like high capacities. Start confusing myself. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? I've also been seeing a lot more conspiracy theory shit on social media. Like, conspiracy theories are starting to get wonky. And the problem is there's like zero... Like, people are buying into some of these conspiracy theories. Dude, I'm getting murdered. Yeah, environments do have to... I mean, the situation has to allow... Like, the environment has to allow movements to be created in order for movements to actually be created. I know it sounds like common sense, but I needed that Twitch. Yep, looks like I die. Ain't that a fucking shame? No, that's true though. No, it's the conspiracy theory stuff going around nowadays is a little bit too wacky tobacco for me. Like, do I believe in shadow governments and that stuff? Yeah. Do I believe in flat Earth and aliens? Okay, I'm playing with more ARAM. Gonna end this on a good note. But I know a dude that straight up believes in lizard people and like demons infiltrating high levels of society, possessing bodies, and it's like, it's crazy. That's crazy. So people just believe they just think the world's flat. That's it. Because they don't believe that gravity could force a planet into being circular. That's the crazy part. I think it's hilarious though when someone genuinely believes that. I don't make fun of them. Instead I egg them on to like tell other people the world's flat. I know it's the wrong thing to do. But like, I love when people are willing to die on hills that only exist on flat plains. Like, I knew this guy, he was like, the world's flat. If you look at flight patterns, and it's like, flight patterns? You mean when you go up in the airplane, you could see the curvature of the world? It's like, yeah, if you look at flight patterns. And it's like, okay. So I used to convince him to tell people the reason why whenever we look at flight patterns that things appear to be curved the further out they are was because our eyes are circular. So everything has a slight curvature to our eyes. The further along it is, the more abundantly clear that curvature is. Yeah. I think it's fucking hilarious. Actually, yeah, it sounds bad, but I just really love people arguing when it's not related to me. Like if it's something mundane, it's like I love watching people argue. Like fucking trying to draw blood, proving that the world's flat. I used to come up with arguments to support the flat Earth guy, just because I wanted to keep fucking listening to him argue with people every day. It's fucked up, but it was a good time. I draw the line at lizard people. That's a little bit too much for me. I also can't believe in aliens as a concept. Because if I can believe that anybody or any creature is technologically superior to Earth to the point where they can do intergalactic travel, that means they're so above us in technology they're basically gods. Because that means they've already bypassed the concept of terraforming, right? So like one of the biggest issues when it comes to humanity is if we go to another planet, we just can't live there long term. It's a visitation until we like create bubbles. But like aliens would be so technologically evolved they would already be at the next weapon above nukes. So it's like I can't believe that as a concept, because then you kind of have to believe that there's no hope in society. First off, our God is wrong. Like, I'm not a Christian, but if there's aliens traveling from galaxies, clearly they have a better God than ours. They got Space Jesus. But they'd be so technologically advanced. It'd be like us being cavemen meeting modern humans with ARs. Yeah. I used to argue with people about religion. Not because I'm atheist, I'm agnostic. But it's like, I can't believe in the concept of... I just can't force myself to believe in the concept of God. And that's one of the key concepts of Christianity. You have to believe. And if you can't force yourself to believe, that means you can never truly believe, right? It's kind of a paradox. I can't believe in God because I can't believe in God. Therefore, I'll never be able to become Christian because I'll always doubt that there's a God. It's not that complicated, but it's also super complicated. Are you sure there's no mention of aliens in ancient texts? I don't know. I watched a Facebook video where they explained that ancient Jesus and Judaism, they had pictures of UFOs on stone statues made by the giants of Bethlehem. Not to be confused with the giants of green eggs and ham. Yeah, it's just like I can't force myself to believe in the concept of it. Just can't. Not saying I don't believe that the Bible, like some of the Bible stories are real. I believe some guy got spat out of a whale's mouth. No. Do I believe in a great flood? Yeah. History shows that there's probably like 2 or 3 great floods. Right? You can see it in the fossil records. Like you can see the sediments are different from flooding. Because there will be like more salt in layers of rocks, more salt and like I think calcium from sea creatures. I also think there's just chemicals like minerals in ocean water that's not commonly found inland. Ah, fucking the History Channel's gone off its rocker since I was a kid. Back in the day, the History Channel used to be just like, cavemen existed, Civil War was pretty racist, and dinosaurs ate other dinosaurs. Yes, the schnozberries do taste like schnozberries. But the fucking History Channels now is like, oh yeah, and then on the 5th day the giants fought off the aliens. They think that the pyramids were sound devices to transport gold. What are the aliens doing with our gold? So back in the day, the citizenry used to gather up all their wheat and gold, put it in a pyramid where you get Wi-Fi'd up straight into the sky. That's what my friend was explaining, and it was all in the History Channel too, I think. That's a literal thing. It's a crazy concept. They're like, the alien planet has no gold. It can't exist unless they go to Earth and then beam it up via pyramid sound waves. That's an actual thing, by the way. That's an actual thing people believe in. That sound waves from the pyramid were how aliens transferred gold. The first banking kiosk was actually the pyramids. It's crazy. I had a friend explain all that shit to me too. I was like, dude, you're fucking bonkers. You're having a good old time. I do believe that there's a lot to do with sound waves that we don't know about yet. Like, they do know the Egyptians had primitive batteries. Like, they have those. They're just pots with acid, right? Primitive. You used to have copper wire tied to them. I think, it may have just been a case of them not knowing what, like, electricity was, so they'd be like, they just shock each other for fun. I think that might actually be what they were used for. But, I mean, I wasn't there. I mean, we act like it's an insane concept that people just like to shock each other. But how many toys do we have in modern society that shock you? Right? We have a lot of toys that shock you. Not just adult toys, just toys in general. You have like shock lie detectors. You don't think fucking the Egyptians could have figured out what a battery was? And it's like, oh dude, this is crazy. Watch what happens when I put it on my tongue. I guess also Graham Hancock, he was on Joe Rogan recently. He was explaining that, like, you have evidence that modern humans have existed significantly longer than we thought, and that they were using tools in like 30 BC or something like that. 30,000 BC. because they found some mammoth bones over by, I forgot what the strait's called between Russia and Alaska. They found some solid bones, which is an indication of tool usage. That's pretty crazy. Bering Strait. I thought it was the Bering Strait, but I figured it's better to answer wrong than, or not answer at all than answer wrong. To be honest, I didn't pay any attention in geography back in the day. I'm from a small town, so like, we are learning geography. It's like, I ain't moving from the small town, these dumb fucks. But yeah, no, they found sod bones down there. Like, sod mammoth bones. So, they were pretty stoked about that. Just like they know that Egypt and South America at one point had a trade route via boats that no one else knew about. And the biggest evidence of that is like some pre-BC mummies. They're embalming. The outer layer on some of their embalming had cocaine. So the mummies were using coca leaves in their embalming practices. I don't know how true it is. It was on Joe Rogan Experience. But not too far-fetched. Especially since I think some of the plants in South America were native to the Africa. Dude, some of the history is crazy, man. Especially since it's so, like, a lot of the history we know is just like not real. So they do know like South Africa was just filled with cities at one point. And then they all died from smallpox. And then for the longest time they thought it was all myths, like El Dorado and Colorado. It turns out there was a shit ton of cities. They found it via, it's not sonar, but it's kind of like sonar. Oh no. I was explaining that to one of my siblings recently. I was like, history is fucking crazy. We lost a large section of history because of the burning of, I think it's the Library of Alexandria. So when they burned down the Library of Alexandria, they got rid of a lot of, I think, all books at that point in time. Especially since books were a lot rare and more expensive. They burned down a lot of history, a lot of changes in languages. So there's like a huge dark age of history, strictly just because that one library got burnt down. It all got burnt down because of religion. Yikes. War and conquest. I mean, yeah, there's always going to be the destruction of opposing views. But the destruction of the Library of Alexandria was like a huge chunk. Like a huge, very visible chunk of history just being erased. I wonder how much of Asia... See, Asia history is also fucking insane. That's something they don't talk about a lot either. Like, they probably talk about it a lot more in Asia, but they don't talk about it at all in America. Like, Asia's history was lit. I watched a video explaining just like a large chunk of Asia's history, and a large chunk of it was just like this guy's uncle decided to wage war, and that just happened on repeat for like 4,000 years. It was one guy conquesting, and then the next guy being like, "Oh, yeah, I don't want to follow this guy. He's crazy." So the next guy conquest. This dude's teacher fucking conquested all over this guy.
Enemy triple kill. Ace.
Yeah, dude, Asia's history just sounds fucking hilarious. No offense to Asia, specifically China. But China's history was literally just conflict after conflict, just non-stop. Like, I mean, I guess that's world history, but Asia's history was like that, but on like a scale of 3 to 5 times the population. So there's constantly a war. And it was always just like, and then this guy waged war on this guy just because he didn't like him. That's it. There was like that one warlord who basically, they didn't have much food at that point in time. So during the war, they're like, yeah, we're gonna start eating people too. So they like cannibalized a shit ton of people. It's like, holy fuck, dude. Asia's history's metal. And I haven't heard much of African history. This is where like Disney's really dropping the ball. They want inclusion, but they don't want to include these fucking badass stories.
An enemy has been slain.
Like, you think I don't want to hear about some sun god of war in Africa? Fucking spearing his enemies? African Vlad the Impaler? You think I don't want to hear about that? Ah, I want that in a fucking video game. But Disney is all fucking loving puppies. Those puppies should be wolves. Yeah, I just don't get it. I think one of the coolest things that they figured out with genealogy was that you can track some families if they were cannibals based on the area they lived and a certain gene they have. So some people have a gene that makes them resistant or immune to prion diseases from eating other people's brains. That's insane. Because that only means one thing. That just means someone in that person's family just happened to be eating brains for a good portion of their lives. That was their lean cuisines.
Enemy double kill. Aced.
Yeah, history's fucking badass. They should really stop doing so much of the alien shit and start focusing on the actual shit that happened in history. Because it's like God of War, except no superpowers. It's just like guys fucking fighting each other. Just cuz.
Shut down. Double kill.
Like Alexander the Great has a badass history. I think he died at like, what, 21, 23? Just in constant conflict. And he died, he was just bloodied and battered. Died drunk. Help. Yeah, basically to compensate for the fact that he was always injured, he would drink a shit ton of alcohol. That was his history. Or that Cleopatra slept with... I think she slept with two... I think one Roman, one leader of like the Byzantine Empire. And it was like grand uncle and nephew. Apparently she was like really smart. She wasn't like this seductive goddess they made her out to be in all the Western media. She was apparently like super intelligent. So like, history's actually interesting. And a lot of people are like reading this shit, or they're getting their history knowledge from TV shows. And it's like, that's not what happened. It's pretty cool though. Like, if there's a mass extinction event, I hope people think we worship the Avengers. That would be fucking hilarious. Can you imagine that? Yes, they worship the god of war, Captain America. He used to spread his righteous American cheeks. For liberty and justice for all. Amen. Whoa. Okay, it's time to die. I've landed a couple of very clutch ults on Vayne. Haven't gotten shit for it. Yeah, I just really hope that if we do get hit with an apocalypse, I think we worship like the Justice League, the Avengers. Humanity had to fight off Darkseid. And Thanos. It's really crazy. Zack Snyder showed up. That was pretty lit. Good to him. Sure, why not? Okay. I'll call it a stream there. Disgraced, as always. It's an honor. Catch you on the flip side. Tomorrow I'm going to do a Project Zomboid run. But I'm going to start practicing and trying to learn how to code. Yeah, I'll catch you later.